career mode. We are at race 15 of the season. We are in Malaysia. And as you can see, we're already loading into Q1. We have 95% AI as always. Flashbacks are off. Pat Firme is on. Vehicle damage and simulation. Safety car is off. Corner cutting stringency is on. Strict formation lap is off. And it is manual race starts. That is the way we run this season. We're trying to make it more difficult for ourselves. We run on a minimal amount of assists as well. And we're trying to make it difficult, and we're having a difficult season. We're currently sat in 8th place. We're really going to have to pull some out in these final 6 races of the season in order to move up that driver standings more. So we are potentially at risk of Mercedes deciding we are not the driver for them, which is not what we want. We're moving in though to Q1 at Malaysia. We are obviously at our desk in the laptop, and what we are going to do first off is we're going to go to the R&D tree, and we are working on, as you can see, these point reduction upgrades. However, we are actually going to buy the rear floor under tray upgrade, which will allow for more symmetrical weight distribution whilst maintaining rigidity. Because looking at, see, we could take less tyre wear from the horizontal shocks, but I think the weight distribution is going to be the better option. And what the storage cells gives us, smaller, lighter storage cell. So yeah, I think weight distribution is going to be the better option. So we're going to take that minor upgrade. That will be ready for the next race in Japan. That's where that upgrade will be ready. Hopefully, as long as it doesn't fail. As long as the upgrade doesn't fail, we'll be good there. We're on 23% engine wear as we're coming into this race. And as you can see there, driver standings, we're not in good shape. We're really, really not. We're a whole 17 points behind Perez in the Force India, and then a further 2 behind Ocon, also in the Force India. So we do still have a chance over these last 6 races of chasing down some of those higher positions, moving up the board a bit more. But as we can see, it's been dominated by the Ferraris. Hamilton's up there, splitting the 2 Ferraris, with Red Bull up there as well. And we've just not kept pace this season. We've had a really bad season. But we're going to hope to start turning things around, and I've been saying this for a couple of races. I've been needing a turnaround, but we keep having incidents. We were looking good last time out in Singapore until we just had a kick on the back end, lost the back end, hit the wall. We were leading the race. We were having a really strong race until we just lost the back end and hit a wall. It happens. It's unfortunate. It's not what we want, but that is life.
To F1.
And it's wet at the start of quali, and so far, every time it has been wet, we have made a mistake. So we've got to make sure here that we don't mess up. It's wet at the start of quali, we don't want to mess up. It's caught us out every time so far when it has been a wet section. We've not actually, yeah, we've really been doing bad in the wet so far in quali. Turn down to a rich mix rather than max mix. See, that helps us have a bit more control over the back end, just to ensure that we do what is necessary here. We do have a Red Bull ahead of us on circuit. Daniel Ricciardo. We're going to hope that he maintains a good pace so that we don't end up too close on the back of him. But the fact that we're getting on the back of him is a good sign. As far as our pace for the lap goes. That was a big slide. That was a really big slide then. We only just kept control of that. see where this puts us. Potentially go for another lap. Oh, 1:48.7. No, we don't need to go for another lap. We've just absolutely smashed the times that have already been put down. So that's excellent. That's a great way of starting quali. It does look like it is going to start to dry up at some point, but we will see whether that affects as we start now to drop down the order a little bit. Checking up and down the other runners, they are staying on the intermediate tyre. We're not seeing any dry tyres flash up, that's perfect. That's got to see us through safely into Q2. That's what we wanted. So Q1 done. And we're through nice and easy, comfortably into Q2. We had a massive moment during it when we, massive slide during that, and still we was only a second down on the fastest time in the session. As we have a look, we can see that it is still wet at the moment on circuit. Does it look like it's going to dry out anytime soon? No, 15 minutes and it's still going to be wet, so we're just going to get out there. This will allow us to completely strategize for the race. If it's going to be a full intermediate session, then we'll do the same again and turn it down to the rich mix. It's not as wet now as it was. Do a similar sort of lap without the slides, then we should easily be into Q1. Into Q3, what am I about Q1? Because it's the top qualifying section, but yeah, if we do a similar sort of lap that we've just had in Q1, but we just managed to reduce those slides, take those slides out, especially that big one that I had, then we should be safely through into Q3. Feeling a lot better. You can feel that extra bit of grip coming to the circuit because it's not as wet. May even end up with a dry Q3 here. This is feeling like a good lap that we're putting together here though. Ricardo's done a 1:49.0. $1:47.9 from Raikkonen. To max fuel mix for these last couple of straights. And we hit a 1:47.4. Excellent lap as far as the wet lap goes. Now the question is, are the dry tyres going to come out in this session? It's got to be close. I don't think they are, you know. I'm going to fast forward a bit. We're going to get to less than 4 minutes and then we're going to have a look. Well, I saw soft tyres then. Who's trying the soft? Sebastian Vettel's trying the soft. Hamilton's on an out lap. Vettel's on an out lap. Kimi's already out there. Max is in the garage. Daniel's in the garage. Perez, these are all in the garage. Alonso is on an out lap. There's a number of them in the garage. So I'm not sure whether they're going to look to stick a set of the dry tyres on. You can see it is coming to the dry tyres, but I don't think it's going to come quickly enough. It's a bit of a toss-up here. Do we risk it? Do we go out on the dry? Vettel's on the dry. Ricardo's on the dry. He's on his out lap now. Ocon is on the dry. Hulkenberg's on the dry. Sainz is on the dry. Van Dorn, Magnussen, Massa. People are jumping onto the dry tyre now and getting back out there, so we are going to have to just go for it. No, see, it's still recommended. It is still recommending the wet, but I believe if you can get out there and get your out lap done, the dry will be the better option. The dry it might just come to the dry here on the hot lap. We're doing it on the soft to give ourselves a strategy option. Oh, we missed it. Missed it. Are we in? Are we in? Oh, we're in. Oh my god, the intermediate lap did it. We just missed the cut-off to be able to get that dry tyre run in. But we have snuck through on the intermediates. Hamilton is out. Raikkonen is out. Verstappen is out. Oh my god, there's some big names. Hamilton, Raikkonen and Verstappen all fall foul of sticking to the inters. As we were the fastest inters, that's actually got us into Q3. But we have lost Hamilton, Raikkonen and Verstappen. That is huge. That is crazy that we've just lost those three in Q2. This is a straight shootout now between us and Vettel for pole position. And as we look, it's going to get wet soon. We're getting straight out there. It's going to start raining again. In a shootout between us and Vettel for pole, and it is going to start raining again. And Vettel's not on track. I'm quite amazed that we're the only car on circuit. As we can. We've got the first car, the first AIs coming out on track now, and we're already halfway around a hot lap. Slight correction as we came into the braking zone there. That's going to cost us a couple of steps. Got cars coming out onto track now. And we just saw the first couple of specks of rain. First sign that the weather's changing. Massa do not hold us up, we are on a hot lap. Massa did a good job then of getting out of our way with carrying this 2/10 advantage now. Bit of a slide there, we've lost a little bit of time. Correction again coming into that braking zone has cost us. We're not seeing an increase here. We've not got the fuel to go for another hot lap straight off. So we're going to bail out of this one. We're going to dive into the pit. Right, we dive into the pit. We've got a time of a 1:33, and we're hoping that due to the fact the weather is now changing, that time is actually going to be strong enough for us. Vettel has gone a tenth slower, and I believe due to the weather, the fact it is now wet, we may have just done that. Vettel's actually put a set of the intermediates on while he's sat in the garage. Don't know what's going on there. He's not going to beat you on the intermediates. We've qualified pole. There we go. We take pole position. That's what we wanted here in Malaysia. That sets us up perfectly for this race. We've just took pole position. We're starting from P1 here in Malaysia with Raikkonen, Hamilton and Verstappen starting outside of the top 10. This is a great opportunity for us to get some points back in this race. Another rivalry lost, but we get some team approval back. That's what I'm focusing on at the moment, is that team approval.
Hello, I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Finishing 3rd and 8th for the championship are the current objectives, and if we look at the driver standings, we can see that we're finishing 8th in the championship as a minimum. There's 47 points to Hulkenberg behind us, so we're confident in that. Finishing 3rd in this race is now looking like a very good possibility, finishing 3rd or above. I'm actually now eyeing up the win. That's what I'm looking for. I definitely want this victory now. We're putting the least worn engine parts on. We're down to just 9% overall engine wear. We are at 31% gearbox wear. We've got another new gearbox to come after the next race. We've got this race and one more before we change gearbox again. We're going to get to it though. We are definitely going to get to it. We're looking really good and we are in a strong position. Come on, pole position. Let's get a really good race here. Let's start from P1. Let's just push forward. This is what we need. Let's just open gaps, maintain, just go for it. Yeah. We're laughing, and we can do whatever we want strategy-wise because we qualified from Q2 on the Inters. So we've got every strategy available to us here. This just couldn't be set up any better for us.
We're almost...
Of course, we have to skip through those first scenes as quickly as we can because if you show them, you get copyright on YouTube. Strange, but that's how it is. Right, we're set up on a 2-stop strategy. We've got a completely dry race. Now. Yeah, that is the way that we're showing there. Or do we actually want to get the soft out of the way first? No, in case something happens, let's cover our bases. Let's do it that way. So we're going 8, 9, 8. 8, 11, 9, sorry. 8 laps, 11 laps and 9 laps. We're pitting at the end of lap 8 and the end of lap 19 is when we're lining up our pits. We're looking at getting that soft tyre out the way in the middle stint so we can then get onto the faster tyre for the end of the race. We're going massively overfueled so that we can utilise rich mix. And we're going. We are going for it. Here we go. Lights go out, we are away. Getting up through the gears. We've got the start on Vettel. Look at that for the launch. These first couple of corners nicely, then we can get ourselves settled in. Kvyat and Ricciardo have gotten ahead of Vettel. Vettel's not had a good start. Vettel's got past Ricciardo. He's still got Kvyat ahead of him. Oh, that was a slide on the back end then. I need to settle myself down already. A scrappy opening lap here. Second lead over Kvyat now. After one lap, that is brilliant. Vettel has got past Kvyat. Vettel's going to start to go after us now. Well, he's going to try to anyway. At the minimum, he's going to want to stick with us. Definitely going to stick with us now. We've just lost the back end again there. Hamilton is up into third place. My God, what a start Hamilton has had. 11th on the grid, he's up into third now. Looks like he's going to try and attack at Vettel as well. Hamilton's going for it. Side by side coming out of the final corner, Hamilton and Vettel. Hamilton's got the run on him. Hamilton with a new fastest lap of the race comes into second place. That is stunning. From where he started on the grid, Hamilton is already up into second. Mercedes here showing their might in Malaysia. Seconds gap back to Hamilton. Set a new fastest lap at 1:36.9. Hamilton beats him with a 1:36.3. Hamilton took over half a second out of our lead in that lap. He's closing in on us, really pushing hard. Gap still showing at 2.2. Fairline is out of the race. Won the gap to Hamilton now. I wonder if this is the additional fuel costing us. It's allowed us to use Victrix, but it does make the car heavier, and it looks like Hamilton is running on a light fuel load. It's allowed him to just push up onto the back of us. Although we did lose almost a second on that lap compared to the previous one. That's cost us huge. The back end went. We lost the back end, we've lost 2 places, the tyres are dirty. We've got to try and get back and settled again now. We just couldn't brake because of the dirt on the tyres. That's another place gone. That's us down now to 4th. We've just been hitting the back as well by Kvyat. I need the tyres to clean off so that we can start chasing these places down now. Right. Looks like we're out and off on right behind us. There we go, the tyres are settled in now. Now we start chasing places down again. Okay, we now have to think strategy, we have to think long term after that mistake. That mistake has cost us positions. Took us from 1st to 4th with that error. There's no damage to the car, it just cost us a bit. Tyres, we've dropped down to standard mix now. We've still got plenty of additional fuel. We've dropped to standard mix just so that we can save some of that additional fuel for the next phase of the race. Right, now I need to focus on the car ahead. Start closing that gap to Daniel Ricciardo. Also started outside of the top 10. I don't know, no he didn't, sorry. So how Hamilton worked to bring it so fast, I don't know. It looks there like Raikkonen has got himself up a good few positions. He's only 1 or 2 spots behind Esteban Ocon. Actually, he's directly behind Ocon, so Raikkonen is up into 6th place. Trust in my pace now as I chase down Ricardo and don't just push too hard. Because when I'm pushing too hard is when I make the mistakes. So I've got to push, but I've got to find that balance and trust my pace that I am going to be able to overdo Ricardo. Ricardo comes into the pit. As does Ocon. Have to change strategy. I need to make this decision quick, but I might have to go to the super softs now for the second stint. Do I make the change? Do I make the change? No, I'm not doing. No, I'm sticking with the strategy that I set out. Raikkonen followed us into the pit. We are going on to a set of the soft tyre. Raikkonen is on the super soft. Excellent, we've actually managed to have Ericsson slot in between us and Raikkonen. Need to get this new tyre working for us. Raikkonen's got past Ericsson already. I knew it wouldn't last long, but it has allowed us to pull a little bit of a gap on Raikkonen. Hamilton pits. We have a bit of a slide on the back end. Becoming a theme of the race is that back end kicking on us. Ricardo is out on a set of the super soft tyre. We're on the soft and we're going to try and chase him down. It's not going to be easy. He does a new fastest lap on a 1:36.2. down to try and close that gap, sorry, to Ricardo. We are managing to increase the gap over Raikkonen in this part of the race as well. The main thing is trying to close that gap to Ricardo. .7 behind Ricardo now. Still, of course, on lap 11 of 28. Still got another pit stop to do yet later in the race. That's going to be on lap 19. End of lap 19, we will come in for that final pit stop, get a set of the super soft on, and then really hit it at the end of the race. We'll also be saving some rich mix for that part of the race as well. The bad run through those corners, that's going to cost us a couple of attempts. Keep having a moment through there whenever the car, you just get that moment where the car goes light, and when that happens we're having a bit of a wobble. Settling in now though. Hamilton does a new fastest lap of the race, number 135.4. I'm going to do one more lap and then we're going to go to standard mix, and that should leave us with enough additional fuel that we can run the entire final stint on rich mix to try and chase down every possible position that we can. We're running away from Raikkonen, but Ricardo is just maintaining ahead of us. Ever so slightly increasing that lead ahead of us. That's another part of the reason why I want to keep hold of some rich mix, some additional fuel for the end, so that when we're on the super soft and Ricardo is on the soft, we can really attack. So we're going to give one more lap in this stint on the rich mix. So Viati's out of the race. He's not going to bring a safety car. So we lose Kvyat, but we don't get a safety car or anything. So we're going to drop down to standard mix now. 5 seconds ahead of Raikkonen now. So unless we make an error, we've not got a threat from behind. But the problem is we're not really closing on Ricciardo ahead of us. We're not sure who else is further down the road. Two cars have just come into the pits together. That's third and fourth. Verstappen is one of them. Perez the other. 0.3 behind Ricciardo now. We're maintaining a good spot to him. We're not dropping back too far. We are keeping a good pace, which is what we need. Now to the end of lap 14, it's going to be the end of lap 19 when we make our pit stop. .7 the gap to Ricciardo now. That would give the impression that Ricciardo's tyres are starting to go. Which would be about the right time, so now that we need to capitalise here. Now to Ricciardo, so we are closing the gap now. His tyres are definitely going and we're pushing. Now of course he is going to have the undercut when he goes onto that soft tyre. He's going to have the fresh tyre where we'll be on the old soft at that point. So he will be lapping faster than us, but we'll be coming out on the super soft with some additional fuel to go into rich mix. The main thing though is we need to capitalise right now while his tyres are going slightly. We're at 3.4 seconds a gap now. Oh my god, the car just didn't want to turn, and that's cost us time massively. Oh my god, that cost us a lot of time. We're 4.6 behind Ricciardo now. We're losing time to him now. I've started pushing too hard. I need to just settle back into that rhythm I had. So Ricardo has pitted with past Ricardo now, but he has pitted onto a fresh, soft tyre. We've got a super soft ready for us at our next pit. That is still 3 laps away. We've got this lap plus 2 more before our pit stop. We're going to come out behind Ricardo, I've no doubt about that. Grosjean's out of the race. VSC. Safety car has ended. We are back to racing speed. And we've got out ahead of Vettel. This is going to help our teammate now. The fact they were able to get the pit stop done with a virtual safety car is brilliant for Hamilton. Vettel right behind us now, but this is working for the team as it's allowing Hamilton to drive away and open a gap in the lead. We're acting as that rear gunner now for Hamilton. Vettel's got DRS on us here, he's got to look for the move. We're not going to make it easy, we're going to defend to the inside. Got the DRS and the slipstream. We're pitting into this lap. That'll try to move around the outside. There's a slight knock of wheels. Now we know we've got Vettel inside us. That sounded so wrong. Keep him behind. This is all massively helping our teammate. May just be winning Hamilton the race here. We are going to be pitting this lap for a set of fresh super soft tyres. Slide on the back end, that leaves us sat on Vettel's front nose. Vettel pulls out of the slipstream. We pull off into the pit lane. We're in the pit now for our final pit stop. There goes Ricciardo and Verstappen. Perez is making his way down as well. Perez is through. So we've got some places to chase down here because Verstappen and Perez are going for the one stop. On medium tyres, they've gone soft to medium on a one stop in order to regain some places. We're getting straight after them. We want that third place from Daniel Ricciardo, that's the aim. Big slide there, but we hold that lovely. Oh, we get a snap of oversteer. Managed to maintain that. My God, I don't know what happened there. We just got a sudden snap on the car. We don't seem to like the super soft tyre. We've got the DRS open now on Perez. Not close enough though. Out the final corner, we have DRS, we have slipstream. We're going to pull to the outside for the first turn, but we're already through before we reach the braking zone. That's textbook DRS over speed. Next is to chase down Verstappen, who is also on the medium tyre and has his teammate right in front of him. Hard and as fast as we can on Verstappen, and we're really gaining at a rate of knots. He of course is on the medium tyre, we're on the super soft and we're on rich mix. They're the new fastest lap of 134.8. Back of Max now, so we're going to drop on to standard mix. We've got the faster tyre, we've got slipstream, and if needed, if we get to that point in the circuit still behind it, we'll then have DRS. So we don't need rich mix at the moment. Let's save half a lap of it. Oh, look at that lunge. And we make the move. What a lunge that was into the hairpin. Now we go back to rich mix. and we go chasing on Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo now is on the soft tyre, we're on the super soft, and that is what we are aiming for. We want that podium spot. We've got 6 more laps to try and chase this spot down, and we're able to do most of it in rich mix as well. 4.5 seconds is the gap to Ricciardo. There's half a second already. That's our second track limits warning. Got to ensure now we do not pick up a track limits penalty as well. Back end started to kick on us there, but we managed to grab it in time. We will have lost a bit of time though in our chase to Ricciardo here. I need to just settle in. This was the issue we had on the previous stint, so let's get ourselves settled now. Don't overdo it, I know I've got the pace on it. Hard now. We've got 4 laps to do after this one. It's going to be tight this on whether we can get this podium spot. How close we're getting this gap now. I I need another lap of Rich Mix. I was hoping the Rich Mix would have got us into DRS. We're 1.9 behind him. Right there, come on. He's right there. Drop back a little bit on that lap. Losing Rich Mix has cost us huge. They are giving it everything we've got now. Using the remnants of our fuel load. We're going to be ending the race on fumes. Hamilton wins the race. We've got DRS on the car though, we're nearly out of fuel. not quite got enough to get him. We finish in fourth, right behind Ricardo. We couldn't quite chase him down, but we had an error. We cost ourselves that race. Luckily, we didn't pick up any damage to the car that time, and we have had a really strong race and a strong finish, but we did have an error early in the race. When we were leading, we lost the back end, we went off track. We then had a corner that we missed completely
to the
due to the dirt on the tyres, and that's what cost us those places.
The Drivers' Championship.
Still,
Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers'
we are
Championship
happy with that
after an
finish.
Excellent result.
We are
Moving
8th
on
now,
to the driver
still
of the day then.
in the
Anthony
driver
Davidson,
standings,
who would
but we
you
do
go
have
for?
the force in
Well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton.
Only 13
He was
points
fast,
ahead of us.
decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class
We're
driver.
still trying to
On to
chase
the
down Ferrari in the
constructors then.
constructors,
The lead
but
at the
chances
top
are
comes
slim.
down
But
after a
Hamilton now
strong
is
weekend
joint
from
at
the
the top of the
challenging
driver
pack.
standings. That's
There'll be
brilliant.
plenty more
We've
twists
helped
and turns
Hamilton
to come
massively.
this season.
With
I hope you could
Raikkonen
join
only
us at the
finishing
next
in
race
8th
to see
place,
just who
and
will come out on
I mean,
top.
we managed to help Hamilton open the lead ahead of Vettel after their final stop, and Hamilton maintained that and expanded upon it. So that's brilliant that he was able to get the win. We finish in 4th, which, for how our season has gone, I'm happy with that. It's a solid position. It's a good, strong finish. We couldn't quite get that podium spot, but it's some really good points on the board. It's going to put us in a better stead with the team, which is what we needed. We need the team to be liking us a lot more at the moment, and that's going to help. That's really going to help towards it, I hope. We do, of course, have a new... Yeah, we know about that rivalry. We do, of course, have a new part coming at the next race. The team don't like it because we actually failed to finish 3rd and we failed to beat Hamilton. So the team are not happy with us, losing us more to the team. Oh my god. Let's just have a quick little look at the R&D tree. Let's see some of these. What are we at here? We've not done any first upgrade speed. 10 invitationals. We're on 5. We're on 75 out of 100 pit stop practice programs, and we are on 27 out of 50 racing pit stops for those. So we're still working our way towards those, but we can see there that we will have that rear floor under tray at the next race in Japan. Hopefully that's going to work okay and it's not going to fail when it comes through to us. We're going to stick the practice session parts on the car now to get that ready for practice. It's going to be the last time using this gearbox, but that's fine. We're going to move on now to the next race weekend. So next up on the season is Japan. We will be at Suzuka for the next race. So I'm glad I've got that rear floor under tray in for Japan, because with the twists and turns, that's going to help us a lot. But for this race, that is going to be all. That is the end of the Malaysian Grand Prix. We've had a good, strong finish. We're hoping now to use that as a platform for the final 5 races and to push on. But that is going to be all from me. Please do drop me a big thumbs up. Please do subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Mixer as well. It's mixer.com/I'm on Xbox Too Much. Remember to check out Immense Gaming Leagues. That's immensegl.com. Link is in the description below. Providers of FIFA 18 Pro Club Leagues, Tom Clancy's Division Build Guide and help, including patch 1.6 update info, 1.8 update info, sorry, which drops this coming Tuesday. On top of that, they are looking at getting... and the part field, the R&D part field. On top of that, they are looking at getting some Rainbow Six Siege leagues and Call of Duty World War II leagues up and running as soon as possible. Let's just have a very quick look now with this R&D, because the part has failed. It's going to cost 350 to redo it. Do we have 350? No, we don't. So I'm going to have to do P1 before I can redo that. So we will save that. I'll get that done in my own time, and then we'll be back for the Japanese Grand Prix around Suzuka for qualifying in the next video. But for now, that is it from me. I have been on Xbox Too Much, and I shall see you all later.